After years of trying to get cast in shows, he figured, why not put a camera on myself and fulfill my childhood dream?
A comedian who has gone viral for impersonating some of the most well-known politicians and celebrities in this country.
All right. Matt's got something going on, I have to say.
I am killing this dinner hard.
You've seen Matt Friend all over the socials, stages and red carpets around the world. He's continuing to kill it with stand-up shows across the U.S. this summer and in London this fall. And this week he's in town for the DNC as a correspondent for Snapchat. And Matt from Chicago back with us. Great to see you.
I'm so excited to be with you guys. Thanks for having me, and always great to be home.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
I'm not doing a bit yet. I'm just being myself here.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the pause.
You're like, do the voice, monkey boy. Come on.
So when you do voices on Snapchat, it's obviously, it's a younger audience.
Well, yeah, it's
Which
good to be
ones are you
doing voices on Snapchat. It's a lot cleaner than the other material people are seeing on there. But no, I do love Snapchat, because I can reach a really younger demo. And it's interesting being at the DNC this week and covering kind of comedy and politics and running into every major politician and news anchor kind of in one area and putting it all on Snap is very cool to show young people.
But that's going to be tough because that world, the world of politicians and so on, you did the White House correspondence, they take themselves very seriously.
I was joking with my agent, I have one, bragging? No, I'm performing in the hardest rooms, like the WGN Green Room.
It's tough.
No, but I was at the correspondence dinner and I got to go up before the headliner and do 3 minutes in the middle of the room. So I kind of went up unannounced in front of Biden, and I just go, "Hello, Sleepy Joe. It's great to see you again." Are we in a debate? It didn't turn out too well, right? But then I did McConnell and Obama and Bernie, and it was surreal. It was absolutely surreal.
Great.
Are all your impressions on Snapchat like politicians, or which ones connect most with the younger audience?
I mean, I think it depends on the room I'm in. So I mean, I'm kind of like a chameleon in that sense. I like to think so. I can be in the political space, but like I just hosted the NHL awards on ESPN, so I was doing hockey, obscure Russian men impressions. Nothing funnier than a Nikita Kucherov impression. Those guys have a great sense of humor at the National Hockey League. But then, I mean, I do actors on these carpets. I get the Golden Globes. I was doing like Paul Giamatti was very fun. Oh yes, very fun. I was doing like the cast of Succession. Hey buddy, it's Tom Wamsgams. How are you? So, but then I'll do singers. I was doing Michael Bublé with him, like out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. Doop-a-da. Hello, friends. Thank you so much. But the politics are the bread and butter. So it's a lot of fun. It's crazy. It's like, who the hell am I? Can I say hell? I'm sorry, but I love local morning news because you really never know what's going to happen.
Well, not on this show.
You really exactly. You're not even wearing pants under there.
Who cares?
Oh, okay.
Who cares?
Did I read right that were you involved in that Naked Attraction show?
Is that the Get Out the Vote one?
No, it was like a game show or a dating show or something.
He's
I
like,
thought I
wait a
saw it on
minute,
your
was I?
IMDb, but that might not have been accurate.
Well,
or maybe it was your fantasy page.
Yeah, it might have been my OnlyFans. I'm not sure. I think if I was, I'm sorry.
Maybe they just played a clip.
They might have. Yeah.
So you say you do these red carpets and you run into celebrities on the street. That's what you're famous for, is running into them on the street. How do you find them? You stalking these people?
Well, I'm doing an hour of stand-up and touring that, and in that show I talk about these celebrity encounters. It is very unusual. Like if I didn't know me personally, I would think there is a stalking situation going on here. But no, genuinely, I ran into John Oliver, Andy Cohen, Sebastian Maniscalco on the sidewalk. So I run into all these people, and it started these on-the-street organic run-ins, and then now I was at the Golden Globes on the red carpet, and I've kind of turned it into like a comedy playground where I have these people come over to me, and then kind of chaos ensues, and I interviewed like Nick Cage, and it was a very strange encounter. But it's so much fun to show people this different side of a red carpet.
Well, they must love, I mean, they get approached all the time, but when you have someone who could actually really do their voice, they must actually be like, oh, this guy's good.
I think they appreciate like a curiosity about them too, because they're probably all used to getting the same question, like, who are you wearing? Or like, I love the movie. Did you even see the movie?
Exactly.
So
now that you're a big Hollywood celebrity, when you come home to Chicago for Thanksgiving, is it life different for you now?
Well, thankfully, I'm treated completely the exact same way at home, so I will still do dishes and everything, and it's very humbling. Thank you. My mother thinks I don't give her enough credit. My mother, Linda Friend, the creator of Big Fat Cookie in Chicago. Go get your Big Fat Cookie. They are amazing cookies in Chicago, by the way.
Last time. Do you remember those giant cookies?
Yeah, they're unbelievable. But no, thankfully treated normally here. No, they roll out the red carpet. They roll out the red carpet when I come home. There's a limousine. They roll out the red carpet. I take selfies with my dad. I'm like, you want a selfie? Come on. But no, it is weird. Like I landed at O'Hare yesterday, and like there were autograph people. I was like, how did you even? I'm aware of my level, okay? Like I'm still coming up, but how did you even know I was here? That didn't happen 2 years ago.
Awesome. So talk about this YouTube show.
Are you the guy from WGN? I was like, yes, I am.
That's right.
Yes, I am.
Talk about your podcast and the YouTube show.
I'm doing a new podcast produced by Bill Maher. It's out on my YouTube and socials at The Matt Friend. Go follow me on Instagram, Truth Social, Parler, whatever you want. I'm kidding. I interviewed Bill. He was my first episode 2 days ago, and it was surreal because I was doing Bill Maher to Bill Maher, okay? And finally, new rule, if you're gonna do an impression of Bill Maher, make sure it sounds like him first. But no, it's impressions, but it's also kind of a chance for fans and people to get to know me. So I have a lot of observations on what's happening in politics, pop culture. We tell stories. I mean, all these crazy situations. I'm sure there'll be a lot to happen to talk about at the DNC. So I think we have John Stamos coming up. So maybe we'll get you guys on at some point.
We're very busy.
Okay, great.
We can't be bothered.
But no, I'm very excited about it, and people should listen.
It's awesome. A podcast called Friends in High Places.
That's right.
And you're covering the DNC for Snapchat.
Yes, I'm on the DNC at the carpet, so say hey if you see me there.
Look at that,
it's gonna be
fancy
fun.
in a tux.
Right? Yeah, I'm a Hollywood guy. You know. I'm a Lincoln Park guy, but now I'm a Hollywood guy.
Great to see
Thank
you.
you.
We're so happy
See
for
you
you.
on OnlyFans. Good night, everybody.